Hi, Matt Beyer of Matt Beyer Organizing with how to use the best tools to get organized. A while back I did a video on the best tools to get organized, but lately I've been hearing that while my excellent videos are to the point, that sometimes I go a bit too fast. So I'm going to slow down a little here and actually demonstrate how each tool is used in the getting organized process. So here we go. Of course, the first tool to set up to get organized is your number one organizing tool, a clear work surface. Doesn't have to be this folding table, but 2 foot by 4 foot is just right. When you have a clear work surface, you have the power to spread out, prioritize, and process away. Our team keeps most of our tools in our project box like this. The first thing to come out of the project box is a 42-gallon, 3 mil contractor bag. This encourages serious purging. I like these trash bag holders to keep the bag's mouth open at the same level as the processing table. Clear recycling bags are great for keeping donate items absolutely separate from discard items. To keep the processing clear, we use zone signs. And we put them up with painter's tape so there's no worry about paint damage. Packaging tape is sometimes necessary for garages. The second most important tool for getting organized are banker boxes. Filled with books, these are about 50 pounds. Any more lifting than that can take a toll. The lids mean you can stack. To open up horizontal floor space, stack vertically. Banker boxes are for categorizing small, loose items. Large items don't need containing, just sorting. Context drives decisions. So when you sort like with like, you will be able to prioritize much faster. That's critical because you have to prioritize to organize. Sorted boxes go to the review zone. The decision table is a bridge between review and keep purge, a bridge between undecided and decided. On the decided side, there are zones for discards, donates, sell items, give to items for friends and family, and the keep zone is subdivided by category. That helps you determine where they belong, because now you have given yourself a clear scoreboard. Once you have reviewed the contents of a box from the review zone, the empty box can be reused in the keep zone. If emptied, it goes back to the empty zone. Super sticky Post-its and retractable Sharpies, never lose a cap, keep you clear on what categories you're reviewing and on how large they are. Legibility does count. We bring gallon-size Ziploc bags for sub-sorting. These are great for small, long items like writing implements, cords that tangle, and sorted paper that you are not ready to commit to files yet. Pint-sized Ziploc bags are great for small things like loose change and business cards. You might be surprised how useful an apron is for holding your Post-its, Sharpie, utility knife, and moving gloves for heavier, dirtier work. We find it useful to keep a first aid kit handy. Nothing breaks the momentum like the search for a Band-Aid. With your review zone emptied and your keep zone prioritized, now it's a lot easier to work out where it belongs and what containers you need. But that's for another video. For more easy organizing tips, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.